It says we're currently live. Give us a thumbs up if we are. I don't know if it actually is going yet.
Yes.
You see it? You see it going already?
Yes, we're live.
Welcome to the 1111 portal, baby. Also, give us a thumbs up if you have clean, clear audio. It's my first time. I'm stepping out. I'm currently on StreamYard. You can probably see the little logo. So we're going to try it out. We're going to try this new platform, new setup. And really just wanted to go ahead and just let y'all know up front that there's a flash sale going on. I can personally attest to it. Eileen will tell you more about this flash sale in general. All right, this is more coming from her, but we're doing it on 1111 portal because this is a time where the purge, okay, as well as, we're here, right? Yeah.
Yes.
The purge as well as the manifestation energy is ridiculously high. So y'all know I'm on Life Path 11.
I'm on Life Path 11 too.
Eileen's also a Life Path 11. So you have two Life Path 11s here on the 1111 portal. I can promise you it's going to be one of the most powerful transmissions that you're ever going to have, you're ever going to come across. So I see Aisha in the comments early. I don't even know how to, how do you do these comment things?
I'll go to comments.
So I see Aisha in the comment early.
You can show the comments.
Oh, wow. So yeah, I'm already.
Yeah, all right, you can explain them there.
Look at the new updates. All right, we got a Life Path 4 up in the group. We got a Life Path 8 up in the group. This is super awesome. All right. Let's check in with the heavy message. So there's a lot of heavy messages. The heavy messages like this series gotten louder since the Taurus eclipse. Absolutely. And the Scorpio energy. Absolutely. These are one of the things that's going on. Eileen, why are you running this flash sale, which is only going to go to the 15th? All right. What is the flash sale? What is Akashic Records? What is past life healing? I can tell you from my personal experience after she dishes out to you what that's about.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions, but I'm going to answer it one by one. I really wanted to actually start doing this discounts on the portal of the 1111 because this is where a lot of energy is at our advantage. Like it is a portal that is opening, so everything that we want to manifest, everything that we desire is actually at our grasp of our fingers. Like this veil is thinning, is helping us to bring into the physical material human world, however you want to call it. It's helping us to bring all this energy into here, the reality, this human reality. So, but as with everything, the things that cannot come if we do not have space for them. So, for example, this is like a closet thing for me. I have this personal mission in my mind. Like, I cannot buy something new, like a new blouse, if I have my entire wardrobe. So every time that I buy something new, I get rid of something. And this is exactly the same thing with everything in the universe. So you cannot expect to have more love if you have a lot of hate in your heart. You cannot open your arms for a new job if you're not letting go of the current one or the current moment or the current situation that you are. So I see this manifesting a lot. I've been seeing a lot of questions. I've been talking with a lot of my friends, and they're like, I have this cycle that keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. And I was like, hey, this is your prime time because the eclipses are helping us to let it go. They're shining light on what are the things that we need to let it go, what are the things to need to close. So in a specific, if you have this cycling thing, if you have been asking yourself this question, like, why me? Why this keeps happening? Why this keep repeating? For one of my friends, is like, why do I keep getting cheated on in my relationships? Like, I feel I'm doing things differently, I'm having different approaches, and I still have the same results. And my answer is the same thing. It's something karmic. For her specifically, I'm pretty sure it's coming from a past life, because let's understand that it could come from past life, it could be ancestry, or it could be something from this life. So whatever it is, we all decided to have these challenges, we all decided to have these things, these patterns in these lives in order to grow on them. That we're creating in a way like sacred wounds, and a wound became sacred just when we realized that there is an opportunity to grow. So what is your sacred wound? Like you can literally ask yourself that, and the first thing that comes into mind, that's the answer. If you want to release that, this is where the difference between the Akashic record reading and the past lives come. Because when you visit a past life, it's in order to do two things: to close the cycles, to have this karmic pardon, and to retrieve wisdom and skills. Because it's not always just to go there and close something. Sometimes you retrieve things. For example, if you were like a king or a queen in a past life and you had this this power to be a leader and to move masses. Maybe that is something that you need in this life to unlock new skills, to unlock new gifts, to unlock maybe your abundance in this life. Like maybe this skill set that you're bringing into this 2022 reality is exactly what you need in order to keep unlocking your life path, your destiny. So you can go and close, you can go and cut ties, because sometimes we keep, and this happened for myself, so I'm going to share with you. I kept bumping with the same stone. Like I kept having the same relationship on and off with the same person, and it was a karmic tie. So it wasn't until I went to past lives and understood why it happened, how to cut ties, because I tried to do it in this plane a lot of times, and it wasn't happening. Like it was the same thing that as with my friend. Like I keep doing these things in order to just cut ties, in order to just finish the pattern, finish the cycle, and I don't see the results. And it's because it was so much longer. It wasn't from this life, it was from a past life. So I went ahead, made a past life regression, understood the actual root, and then I could make a ritual in order to let it go from that past life, from that karma. And right now I can finally attest that I am free. So I want all you to be free too. What are the things that you feel like you can let go, that you feel like you're repeating, that you feel that no matter what you do, still get there, still there are the patterns? Now, on the other hand, if you have this ancestral thing, or if it is something from this life, just from like childhood trauma or something like that, maybe you could go to an Akashic record reading. From the moment you enter the Akashic records, your soul starts healing, because we're aligning ourselves with the divine. We're aligning ourselves with God, if you want to believe, if you believe in that concept of God, but the divine light, with this energy of we are all one. So we all start aligning, and that's where the healing starts, just by literally just stepping into the records. And then you can ask your guides a lot of questions like, what is my life mission? Why do I keep bumping into this person? What can I do in order to get to my soulmate? What can I do in order to attract abundance? What can I do, or how do I step into my life mission? And they are going to give you the answers. They are going to give you all of the answers that you need, and that your soul is ready to receive in that moment. So this is why you can step into the Akashic records on several different occasions, and you can have the same message or different ones. And the thing is that you can be sure that it doesn't matter what happens. The moment that you enter your Akashic records, just start healing, and it doesn't stop until you are actually like really cured, healed, and purged. So it is very important to understand that in this portal, because we first have to let go. We first have to purge, let go of all intuition, let go of all patterns, let go of all narratives, in order for the new ones to come. What is it that you want to manifest? Well, think something big. Something as big has to let go too. And it is something that is just going to improve your life. I promise you that.
Wow, super duper amazing. With the way the light is set up, we're gonna try to see if we can. Okay, bam. So apparently this is the angle. Kuan Yin's dragon. I got this all during my healing. I swear to God, I was in Puerto Escondido at the time. And Kuan Yin's dragon is really dope. It's a fifth dimensional dragon. It plays a lot into what she's talking about. And it's all about dissolving. I'm a big fan of saying, like, you know, when you have this purge section, you have the South Node in Scorpio. So let's just keep it a book. Let's keep it simple. I'm gonna show you how to chart soon. I'm gonna pull up the chart. If anybody wants to learn astrology, you already know, go check in the All Astrology memberships on the back end. But for now, we're focusing on the karmic dissolution of ties. You do not cut cords. I have to say this over and over because I see it all over the internet. Do not cut cords. Do not cut cords. Do not cut cords. Do not cut cords. Okay? They only grow back stronger. They grow back limbs and they grow back stronger. Allow the cords to dissolve. In order for the cord to dissolve, you must allow the purge. So we have the South Node here in Scorpio. It is literally bringing up all of our garbage. We've had plenty of videos about this, so I won't go deep into it. But the fact that now the sun has finally hit its conjunction with Saturn, aka the ruler, the teacher. Saturn is not just the rules, it's the teacher. It teaches us through tough lessons why we might want to go through the real healing. The healing of the stuff that karmically is not even always from this cycle. And you just heard Eileen speak a lot about that. So Kuan Yin's Pink Dragon actually says, it brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. See all your cords dissolved by transcendent love.
It makes a lot of sense that if you don't mind like stepping into that. Kuan Yin is one of the representations of one of the 7 divine rays. And actually, the ray of love just really helps us with all of that. And a lot of this healing, what this dragon is telling me is that it's all about emotion. So what are the emotions linked to these old narratives? What are the emotions that we have to let go?
Boom. And then it finishes off, says, enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. So this is Kuan Yin's pink dragon. What I love about this dragon is it actually has the ability to transport you, okay, into that 5th dimension, closer to that 9th dimensional form of healing. This is what I love about it, because Kuan Yin was one of the ascendant masters at this point in time, right? She's transcended gender, she's transcended duality, she's in that ascendant master position. And they wonder, how does she live for 2,000 years, even in her human body? And the legend goes that she had this pink dragon that would transport her into alternate realms, realities where she could heal and stay young forever. And this is the irony, right? Like, she was of Asian descent. You see Asian people, like, they can be really old and look young as shit, right? And so it's like, this is just one of those things where she lived for 2,000 years, but how it plays within us now and how this dragon works, it can help us to do more karmic forms of healing, all right? Which is why you should take advantage of this flash sale. Literally, I'm gonna put it up here. What did I do? You should take advantage of this flash sale. Oh shit, I don't know, messed up. Okay, there we go. Take advantage of the flash sale. You can go ahead. You can actually just hit that link on it. Now, here's the reason why. I needed that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me that.
I was making a space for you.
Here's the reason why, okay? And like I said, I think it's something like 60% off that she decided to do. And it's specifically because when we get called from God, we get called from God. It's just that simple. Like, don't do things out of alignment. But this is the kind of thing where I personally can attest. I see 11 people watching on screen. Thumbs up. 11. And it's at the 11th minute. This is one of the things that I, for myself, I did a past life healing with her. And what it did for me was it kind of showed me this point where there was one point where I was a little boy who basically told all the villagers of this like great threat to come. And I was like, yo, we need to go. But nobody listened to me. And essentially, everybody died. It's just that simple. And I survived. But now it's like, I'm a lonely ass little boy that survived such a tragic incident. So that had its trauma that I was, in a sense, in this world attached to, where when I still telling, I was afraid in this life, in all sincerity, even on my YouTube platform, even with any of my platforms, I was afraid in this life to tell everybody the truth. Because when I told everybody the truth, either they didn't believe me, 2, they hyper activated my insecurities in this life were like hyperactive in a way where I couldn't even have enough confidence and faith in myself to be a whistleblower, to literally start speaking up on the injustices in the world. And this is one of the past lives that I needed to go back. And all I needed to do, in all sincerity, when I did this with Eileen myself, is see this. And when I saw it alone, everything made sense because I felt this way all my life in this life. I felt this way then. When I say something to people, when I tell them the truth, they never believe me. And what I didn't understand was, as an Aries, is like, I see things first, literally. I'm the first one to get the threat, first one to get the danger. So no one will believe me because I'm the first one. I mean, some people may, sure, whatever, but I was trying to convince the wrong people. I had to realize, like, I'm one of the people that are here to free you from the matrix, help you dissolve these cords. And in order to do that, like, I have to accept and embrace that a lot of people are still in their own matrix. So I had just seeing this past life, it helped me a lot, but more came from this. One of them was this golden shield. And I was gifted a golden shield. So when you do these past life healings, it's like,
oh, well, I'm sorry, just interject. Like, we did go to past life healing, but this the gift happened in the Akashic records.
Okay.
Because in this realm, you can actually speak to your guides. They have this opportunity to go one-on-one with you. So for him, like, it was like, I don't know, like 5, 6 guides, and each one had a message. And for him, it was the first time into the Akashic records. So when he first got in, I just got like crowded, like 5, 6 people speaking at the same time. So I had to go like, wait, guys, you're all gonna have your chance. I just need you to order yourself. And then they came to him and like spoke messages, gave him gifts, helped him with skills, and actually it derived into a past life session because one of his guys was like, there's a lot of things that you need to see.
This is why she's the expert, because in all sincerity, I just took the lessons and the experiences and what was like shown, revealed to me, if I'm being honest up front, I didn't know the difference between Akashic record, past life healing. They weren't even separate for me. This is again why it's her flash sale. Okay, so no, like literally, and mind you, like not only is she life path 11, and like I'm on as well, and it's like we work in these psychic spaces, these psychic realms, astral plane, but she's also a Pisces, and so just understand like she has multiple Pisces in her. Pisces is one of the most like etheric forms of healing. You know what I'm saying? And so like they're literally not human. They're not from Earth. They're not even alien. They are part of the ether, a part of everything and nothing. So it's like they're healing from interdimensional spaces that have nothing to do with the 3D reality of Earth. So it's like you keep trying to, you know, cut ties or cut cords, which we said do not do. All right, do not do it. Focus on the dissolution. Focus on allowing it to dissolve. The best I think about this is when you're a baby, okay, you have a mother with a baby, she has an umbilical cord to the child. The umbilical cord from the child dissolves. They don't directly pull it out. They allow it to fall out on its own. And, you know, I think when it comes to this, the healing that like really is up for offer, as we start switching gears, okay, to the 1111 portal, how to manifest, what's purging, show you in the chart. As we start switching gears, I just wanted to kind of like really make that very much clear and known that
message.
It doesn't want to come out yet. Okay, so you got to stay tuned. Yo, like, look, I can't even fake the funk. Like, I'm not going to fake the funk. I'm not going to be like, this is the message. Like, it was like, nah, bro, not yet. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen. I want to say thank you all for commenting. Thank you all for those thumbs up. Thank you all for being here. We had a consistent 11 people on the message watching.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, so what comes first, manifestation or purge?
Purge.
All right, so tell us about the purge.
Yeah, so all about the purge. It literally can just come in the form of diarrhea.
Mine has been diarrhea for like 6 to 7 days. And I know very clearly, like, I can't have enough tears. I cannot cry enough to clear out these ancestral lines. So this is a part of the purge. Like, we're clearing out thousands and thousands of years of our ancestry. Now, for me, it just happens to come in the form of diarrhea. It's mad annoying, but at the end of the day, it's water. The element of water is connected to what?
Emotions.
Emotions. What else? Come on, give us the water magic. What else?
Well, emotions, the mother, everything that's feminine. The actual metaphysical realm too. It goes a little bit into there.
Yeah.
The cleansing,
Yeah.
to purifying. Hey, J-Lo.
What up, Jay?
Yeah. So again, this purging can come in the form of diarrhea. It can come in the form of like literally pain, like starting crying without even knowing why. You know how sometimes you used to start crying about something and then you start thinking of more and more and more and more things and you keep crying and crying and crying, pouring your eyes out about things like, yeah, when I was 5-year-old, my sister just took my doll, and you start crying about that. And this, in this specific season, that is something that happens a lot because you're literally crying everything that didn't cry for you. And to me, it happens something very specific, very specific, that when I can't cry, it starts raining. It's been happening my whole life. I remember being like 8 years old and just think like, oh, of course, the sky is crying for me. And it made a lot of sense in my mind. And then something happened. I stepped into like human world, and people around me started saying like, that's stupid, that's not science, it rains because blah, 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 blah. And then I came into understanding again that it was actually right. Like the sky, the sky is crying for me. So it can happen for you too. Like, just think about these things because this purge can come in a lot of ways. For myself, I got laid off of my 9-to-5 job. So that's the eclipse showing me where I need to make the cuts. I am getting ready to step full time into these healings because this is my calling. This is my destiny. As a life path 11, this is what I'm meant to do. I'm talking with my guides and I'm hearing clear like the world needs your help. They need to reconnect with their magic. They need to reconnect with the intuition. They need to reconnect with the divine. So that's exactly my purpose. That's exactly my mission. And that's exactly what I really want to help you do. So again, this is why this 11/11 flash sale is happening, because if you don't have the resources or that was your excuse, it's not an excuse anymore. I'm cutting my prices more than half off so you can actually afford it and you're going to start doing this healing journey. You can start, and again, a healer's purpose is not to cure somebody, is to reconnect them with their own consciousness, with their own intuition, with their own magic, so they can do the healing. So I am only a channel and understand that. My only mission here is to start this healing process for you, to start making you connected. Because I really don't want people to come back and again and again and again. I want you to have the tools in order to do this healing yourself. So this is my mission. This is the purpose. This is where the purchase starts. So start asking yourself, where's the pain? What are the patterns? What are the cycles that keep repeating? If you keep saying like, why me or why this, that is exactly where you need to go.
Why?
Why? Excuse my Mexican accent.
Why? Who it? Why? Juan. ¿Dónde está Juan?
And Pernell said about like in your chart you're gonna see it, but like eclipses have happened, so it's most likely that you already know. Like the cuts have been shown to you. In my case, it was very clear. It was being let go of my job. So I would be going against the divine, against my destiny, if I try to go back there, if I try to pursue another job like that. So this is the key, not to go back and to move forward. What is it for you? Do you let go of your job? Do you realize that you don't want to be with a person? Because that happened in my family. I have a family member that's like, I really realized that I don't want to be with my boyfriend anymore. Like, well, then just go ahead, follow your destiny, follow your heart. What is happening in your in your inner world? Just let it go in order to manifest, because I'm pretty sure that something great, something better is coming for her. Like I could feel it earlier in the year, but right now it's just like right in the head.
Boom. So this is the purge. This is the water, right? And this is a lot of what has been clearing out for me. And I want you to think about, in what way have you been purging? Understand that water is connected to the intuition, is connected to our psychic abilities. I recognize that this purge is really about psychic restoration, renewing my intuition, renewing my third eye abilities, renewing my abilities as a life path 11. Okay. So I'm going to show you the chart now. Thank you for your patience, for giving me on like all this screen sharing shit that I'm doing. I'm in a new program.
It's excited.
New toy. I'm excited. I'm like, yeah.
I've been trying him into stream. You're like, there's Instagram, hey, you can't do this. You can't put the comments. You can do that.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
So happy. Like everything is divinely timed. So
this is what it took. So mind you, like this fixed nature, like when we ignore our lessons, right? I was being fixated. Literally Scorpio, fixed. When the sun in power, has just squared Saturn, okay? The teacher, I'm letting go of old ways that I was teaching. This is one of the things I wrote. I wrote my dice earlier today, and oh shit, now it's on Aries. Yeah. Oh crap, now it's on Aries. What is it on? It's on Aries what? Aries and Mars, 9th house. Look at that.
Teaching again.
So literally cutting the old teaching methods and stepping into this new personality of myself. Literally cutting the old methods, the old fiery methods as well, the aggressive manner of teaching, and really kind of like balancing my energy. So among so many more things. So thank you. This is what it looks like when the square. These tensions might create something like excessive diarrhea. It's like, what the? But this cleansing, this clearing, okay, is allowing my intuition to align with something that is more unique and authentic to me, myself, as a mode of teaching. This is literally what that looks like. So I'm going to share my screen now. I'm going to try to help you understand the chart on the South Node. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you to all of our channel members. All right. As well, I also want to say shout out to you. Shout out to J-Lo. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Cam. He got an astrotherapy session later with me today. Shout out to Cassie. She has one coming up in 2 more days. All right. Otherwise, definitely check out that QR code with Eileen for the past life healing. Aisha, shout out to you, one of my channel members. I don't know who else is on here if I missed you, but shout out to everybody. Appreciate you. All right, I'm sharing my screen. I'm going through the learning curves. But this junk is easy, man. I like it. It's smooth.
It's super intuitive. I like it.
It's super intuitive. Yeah, I love it. All right. So let's find Taurus, which is right here. All right. And we're going to find Scorpio back up here. So you see Scorpio is really a dominating energy. Like it's Scorpio season in all sincerity, right? But it's not really always just that simple. So I'm not gonna say it's that simple. Now, here's kind of what we got going on. I gave you an example of the sun right here. It's currently at 19 degrees. And you see this red line going to the square of 18, right? Over here in this corner. And this is Saturn, the teacher, or where we must be in integrity. Scorpio will force that transformation for all of us with our power, whatever is unique to our power, to be in integrity with the structures, the systems, okay? The more futuristic forms. For me, what's authentic is like gamification. I like to gamify things. So it's like, hey, look, a flash sale is a prime example of gamification. It's like, look, I can't promise that it's always going to be like this, but let's do it. We're going to do it just like this. And I did it for myself recently. So, but the South Node here at the 12th degree, this is really where the final stage of surrender happened. It's a Piscean element. This means sacrifice. So the question is, I want you to type in the chat. Matter of fact, I'm going to type in the chat, okay? As I kind of come back. If I cannot, yeah, oh, cool, I can see us. Wow, this is awesome. I want you to come back into the chat and I want you to literally type, what are you purging? What are you purging? What are you purging? Literally go ahead and take a moment to type that. So let's get before us. What are you purging?
I'm purging old ways of feeling safe.
Old ways of feeling safe, all right? Shout out to you, Kev. Thank you for the love, okay? Really love the new setup. Absolutely. Thank you all. Thank you all. Oh my God, I love it. It's freaking awesome. All right. It really is great. I'm so excited. Yes. All right. So excited.
I understand. I was like that the first time that I used.
Oh man,
this
track is incredible, man. I've been so limited and like I'm like, man, I'm a creator, you know. I need tools to create. So for me, part of the purge is in all sincerity is like letting go of not paying for certain services that might amplify my creative expression. So I don't think it has to necessarily be about paying, but just like letting go of like being stubborn. Stingy. I think stubborn is more of it for me right now. I don't think I'm a naturally stingy person. I can be for sure. But in this instance, I'm talking more about the platform. I'm talking about the structures. So, you know, doing this via Zoom is how the only other way I had to share a screen before. But the program of Zoom itself is just it's so laggy and it just takes time. It takes a lot of battery. There's a lot of things that's just like, it ain't it, okay? For simplicity, it just wasn't it. And I'm seeing there's so many features on StreamYard. So for me, part of this purge is like just allowing myself to shift, change. Because as much cardinal energy as I have in my chart, I got a lot of cardinal energy. All my cardinal signs are in fixed houses. Literally all my cardinal signs are in fixed houses. So in whatever way I would used to push, it was still the same. And that equated to the same results. You feel me? So that's my purge. Let's check in with the comments and see what they're saying. What's up?
And you know, it also makes a lot of sense because we just had this last eclipse. It was a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus has the energy of Venus, the goddess, and she's all about comforts. So it's being willing to pay what for your comforts.
Exactly. Energetic. Because it's not even simple as like a financial. Because right now, it's not even paid for. You see this little StreamYard guy. I think so far, all I know is if I really want to get rid of him, then I can pay. But if not, then he can stay, right? So like,
and it's that it's exactly that, understanding what are you okay with and what you're not okay with. Like that's how you understand what you want to pay and what not. Like what are your comforts worth?
Absolutely, Luana, we're telling each other like, what are we purging right now, so that we can better then help us get to the manifestations. And definitely, we're going to mention one more time. I'm going to share the link if you want to mention one more time. What's this flash sale about?
Sure. I decided to, because of this portal, and in order to actually have space to manifest, to have a flash sale. So my Akashic record reading and past lives healing are both 60% off. And you can go to my page right now. It's going to be only from today and until November 15th. And you can get these services for 60% off. So you can purge what doesn't belong, you can make space, you can heal, you can align yourself with the divine and understand what to manifest. Because this is one thing that I also get a lot of people like doing weirdly. We sometimes the things that we want are not the things that we need, or are not the things that are actually aligned with our purpose. So you might think like, I want a new car, and you're working towards a new car, when your actual destiny is to move to another country, so that car is only going to stop you. So understanding to allow the process to just be, to trust, to be like the full card in the tarot. Just trusting the universe, trusting that everything is alive, everything is divinely timed. You just have to let yourself go with the flow.
As y'all can see, I got my technical difficulty I'm still doing over here. I'm like, I'm really on a new system, y'all. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, how did I get back to the? Oh crap! What did I do? Dang, did I remove it?
What did you want to do?
I'm just trying to go back to this shared screen right here.
Well, then add to stream.
What?
Add to stream.
Oh, add to stream. But how did it get so small?
Put this other setting or this other setting, because you have a zoom right there. But then go back to the actual page.
Okay.
And remove the zoom. That's why it appears like so big.
So I see some people were purging eating habits.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yo, that's huge, right? I see some people purging. What did I see? Old relationships. I'm so excited to get my reading with you. I got a wish list item, Eileen, because I felt bad and just getting. It's such a great deal. I can't wait. Oh, super dope.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate
That sounds so nice. I really, really appreciate it. Like you have no idea. And this is gonna fly for you too. Everything that you give, just like anywhere in the universe gets back to you multiplied by 7. So think twice if what you're giving is something bad. But if you're giving something great, you're only gonna receive blessings multiplied by 7. So thank you. I really appreciate it.
Super dope. No, I appreciate it. Go you. High five. All right, cool. So let's pop back in to the shared screen and see what else is the purge really asking of us. All right. And what are the opportunities? Because when you purge, it's an energetic exchange, right? So you see all this blue coming from Scorpio energy. This right here is telling me very clearly, when you have Lilith in Cancer, it's saying, look, in all sincerity, when you were a little kid, something in your family dynamic, they really just fucked with your emotions. It's just very simple. Your emotions were actually repressed. You had you had the emotional intelligence when you were younger, okay? And your emotions were helping you to navigate the waters to approach your hopes and your dreams. Because 23rd degree right here would be like hopes and dreams. So you had a dream, you had a hope, and you were emotionally charged by this dream, by this hope. And right now, the harmony with this trine is saying, if you surrender, okay, this old painful story in the family narrative, all right, then your hopes and dreams will come true. So Eileen kind of gave a little prime example for herself, I believe.
About the safety or about the
about the safety,
or about the rain.
This safety will be one. Safety will be part of it, but hopes and dreams. What did I say earlier? Didn't I say something earlier about hopes and dreams? And like I don't know, like travel, letting something go. I don't know what the hell it was, to be honest.
Yeah, it was all forms of safety.
Okay, it was the dream. The dream I had the divine feminine mother, right? And so it was kind of like. It was all okay. Here we go. It was about letting go of plan B, C, D, F, and J, and putting more strategy on plan A. So when you look at this purge, you have a trining energy, which I just shown. Okay, you have a trining energy here on this 12 in the South Node. If you surrender and sacrifice, okay, the old emotional story and narrative around your hopes and dreams, and you adopt the divine feminine and higher emotional self. If you literally just exchange that trauma for the higher emotional self, update it today, you're basically going to transform that and it'll be more permanent because Pluto has that more permanent energy, okay? Or where Scorpio
Actually, we do have a trine also with Neptune, and Neptune is all about the longevity. So these changes are existing right now are going to help, and they're going to be long term.
What's this 22?
Oh, we don't use degrees in.
Oh, okay.
Images
Well, I was being funny. That 22 right here is career.
I must be funny.
I was being mad funny. I was being funny as hell. Okay, and it's that 22 there is in the career. Okay, look at that. You see it right there. It's the career. That 22 in Neptune and that Pisces energy is about the career. So these longevity changes, whatever you exchange, you will have longevity in your new image, that fresh new image coming up. But not just that. You're 29 degrees. This degree of Leo. This is the karmic degree. Okay, this means that this trining energy, whatever you trade up, okay, it's going to be long-lasting fame. The degree of 29 is long-lasting fame. Drake, for example, has his Leo rising at 29 degrees. He's one of the most long-lasting famous motherfuckers on the planet, right? Like, he's just there. He's never gonna not be famous all over the globe. Now, when you have this here in a Pisces energy, what this is saying is the healing will be long-lasting. This is what it's saying. The exchange, the surrender, and the healing will last forever. The thing is, this is a 12-year cycle when it's Jupiter finishing up before it goes back into Aries. It will last forever, at bare minimum, for the next 12 years. For the next 12 years, if you address these family narratives and how you've been repressed, and you just purge, whether it's you know, you gotta pee every day, you just drink a whole bunch of water, whether it's vomiting, what are some examples of ways to purge? Whether you get a freaking past life healing or an Akasha record reading with Eileen, whether you do angelic Reiki, whatever it is, if you allow yourself to energetically purge, we're letting go of, J-Lo told me this the other day, so thank you, J-Lo, a long line of gut intuition, all right? For me specifically, I know that's happening. Like, I have a long line of ancestral gut intuition in my gut that is being restored by releasing. And that's just what's happening in the physical. But it's only happening in the physical because, I mean, I'm working with a dream coach and I'm releasing a fucking shit ton, okay, from the astral. I'm doing so much astral work that this is just what the representation in the physical 3D world looks like. Even beyond that dream coach there, I went ahead and did my own healing session in Akasha record with Eileen. And I was healing that little inner child thing that was going on with me. Like, oh man, I was whistleblowing, I was telling the truth. And mofos didn't believe me. And letting that go, letting go of the pain of those emotions are doing and allow me what? I'm starting to whistleblow. I'm starting to feel safe. And that's what Cancer wants. That's the trying to Lilith. I'm starting to feel safe for when like Eve, or not Eve, but when Lilith went to God and was like, God, you know, Adam is being a fuckhead and I just want to be, you know, treated the same. And God was like, I choose Adam. And Lilith became very repressed and very like angry about this, okay? And so this is that energy of Lilith and Cancer saying, really take inventory on what are you fucking angry about? How have your emotions been ignored? How have your feelings been invalid or not been validated by you yourself? Because Cancer is the self. It's your own emotion, your personal emotions.
I just want to add that it could have come for somebody else, but you bought it at some point. Like for example, with me, the example of the rain, as stupid as it may sound, I bought into that. Like when people were like, no, that's not what's happening. I was like, oh, okay. So that's how I began repressing myself, my intuition, my senses. So again, apply it to whichever your realm.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna drop this link for y'all real quick, just in case it really oh crap. Oh, hey.
Another way of purging that just occurred to me, if you had a flu and you have a lot of mucus going out of your nose, that's another way of purging. That's more related to everything that you haven't spoken about, because it is related with this whole nose, mouth, throat. Everything that you didn't speak about is going out. Like right there, everything was stuck. That's all that mucus just going out.
Oh, I'm having a ball, y'all. Y'all see me.
I see.
Y'all see me just over here. I'm just clicking shit. I feel like a little kid in a store.
I was just gonna say that exact same example.
I'm just clicking things. I'm like, what does this do? What does this do? What does this do? What does this do?
It's like a 5-year-old in a Toys R Us for the first time, you know?
Aries, baby. You know how long I've been waiting to get free, all right, to be able to creatively express myself in a way that fits. I've been trying to do, because I'm a teacher. I'm a natural born teacher. And it's like, I really want to teach, and I want to teach in more fun ways, right? Okay.
You're a great teacher.
So thank you. I confirm this. Luana, I have purged everything that no longer serves me from my past and present, and I am continuing to go with the flow. Absolutely.
Nice.
Claim it. Thank you one more time. Shout out to our Astro members in here, all right, to the tribe. I want to say thank y'all for being here, supporting me on the YouTube channel. Do keep in mind that on the back end, all right, we meet first and third Sundays. Every first Sunday and every third Sunday we're meeting. Today was the official open launch. You might have seen the video. I had that out for like a month now. So thank you for those thumbs up as well. I do appreciate you tremendously. All right, where we at? Let me go back into this. No, I want to take a pause. So technical difficulties. What am I doing? I lost my thought entirely.
What do you want to do?
No idea. Oh, that's why I took notes. So what we got now? All right. So Eileen kind of already expressed. You already expressed these purging at the bottom, right? The patterns. Maybe you want to just go through that one time before we move on to the manifestations, because this is an 11-11 portal. So we're gonna start moving into the positive manifestation energy. We recognizing clearly what the benefits are, how long lasting that healing could be if we purge. But now we're gonna really address, after one final look at this purge, these 5 different purges and more, how can we manifest? All right. So what we got?
Yeah. So whatever patterns are asking for closure, whatever keeps repeating itself, whatever cycle that you keep seeing, and seemingly no matter what you do, even if you act differently, keeps having the same outcome, that is a sign that you need to purge there. If you find yourself in pain or just anxious without an apparent reason, like, I don't know if you ever had like waking up and just feeling anxious about the day, you don't know exactly what it was. Like the spidey sense is saying like, what's going on? Something is going to happen. That is another sign that you cannot quite pin it because it's not from this world. So that's another sign that you need to go back, or you need to go deeper to do the purging. What else? What is this? Oh, having nightmares or dreams that keep repeating themselves, but they're different from the everyday dream. Like, you really can feel the difference of a dream, even if it's not a nightmare, a dream that just keeps you wondering all the day, like, what's that about? Why was I dreaming with that? It makes no sense. It doesn't even feel like your dream, for starters. Like, you dream with people that you've never met, places where you've never been. And in the physical world, it can also manifest the other way around, going somewhere, someplace, and feeling like you've been there before. That is your past life calling to tap into that again. And it doesn't have to be for closure. It could be just for retrieving old gifts, skill sets, and wisdom. So feeling that you know somebody for a long time ago, that could be too. Again, repeating cycles with the same person or with different persons, just with the same outcome. What else do we write here? No. Oh, yeah, the anxiety. Yeah. And basically anything that brings you a lot of pain, a lot of anxiety, a lot of questioning pattern, like why? If you keep asking yourself why, that is one of the best examples that I can give you. On the positive note, you could also be seeing a lot of angel numbers that are just like your guides trying to connect with you, seeing a lot of signs, repeating signs, even in songs. Maybe sometimes you catch just like the same piece of the song. That is another message. Seeing animals, for example, here we've been seeing a lot of spiders. So that's another sign. Seeing a lot of bees or seeing a lot of whatever animal. There are a lot of ways. Sometimes angel rings too, when you start like listening to a ring in one ear, the other, or both. Those are like more active methods of like, pay attention to me. So.
In the angel rings, I remember getting knocked off of a chair once. I was in a stool, and my guys got so excited when I finally listened. It was like, beep! I was like, ooh. Except for, actually, I did fall in slow motion, and I couldn't stop. that was the weird part, too, because I did fall in slow motion, and I still fell all the way down on the ground. Like, I got hit so hard I remember when it first happened, I wasn't familiar with my angels as much, to be honest. So I thought it was a really bad thing. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And they were like, nah, bro, we're just excited. Like we're legit just excited.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on to the manifestations. All right. As we do, can you pull a card energetically for them?
Sure.
What do they need, or what can they take with them on this purge? We're gonna pull a tarot card for you on this Scorpio season. This is the best time. This is a great time to be alive. I feel like the whole year came down to Scorpio season. It's all been about Scorpio season from the beginning of January of this year, 2022. This is a November 11th, 11/11 portal. The last time I sent a portal message, we're gonna get into that. Okay, now I'm gonna let her keep pulling. She's gonna energetically pull in. If you have any questions, I want you to just energetically send an intention. You can even drop an intention here, and maybe that's what we end up pulling, and maybe that's what the card pulls for. So tap in.
I'm getting, we're doing the pool, I'm getting that if you have phobias too, like irrational phobias, like to heights or bugs or the dark, like it could be from past lives too. So if I feel like someone in here has it, because I had just the message just came randomly. Check into that.
Cassie, you can tell me during our astral therapy session, because like I said, I've been working with a dream coach and I'm getting better and better and better. Like I'm really feeling confident with the dream world. So tell me about that later.
Okay, the Hermit. So it's going into ourselves. It's understanding. It came up right. So it's going into ourselves to have a deeper understanding of us before going out into the world. So this could be getting away from social media. This could be getting away from toxic friendships or just friendships in general, because most likely you don't know they are toxic yet. But being a hermit and going into yourself, meditating on that, giving you a break from it is what is going to show you where the toxicity is at. And then you can evaluate if you can live with it or not. Because again, this doesn't mean that that the ties are just going to be cut forever. It could just be a change. It could just be a shift and adjustment. It could also be just like deciding not to go forward with it, and is everything okay? But you first have to go into yourself to actually notice all of these things that are happening and that are trying to catch your attention.
That's it. So that's really the advice right now. We're going to move into the actual portal energy. I remember last November 11/11 last year, I was actually in Arkansas, United States, okay? Population 4,000 people. I was completely bored as fuck, if I'm being honest. It was legit hermit mode, in all sincerity. And honestly, right now, even now, I'm in hermit mode. I've been really just focusing a lot more on energy management. I haven't been showing up in general a lot, pretty much anywhere. I mean, even in the last 7 days, I've been in the house, and I hate staying in the house.
I mean, the one pushing you like, hey, where are you going?
She was like, did you get any sun today? And I was like,
and that's so weird.
and I'm always like the one like, yo, go charge in the sun, like go get that sun charge. So, but the thing is, I was in that hermit mode, and it birthed something beautiful for me. Last 11/11 portal, the manifestation for me was that it was about YouTube as well, but it was more about like, I feel very well that I deserve for people to fly me out, to go to their country, to run a workshop, to run a retreat, have put me in a hotel, not no rinky dink, pay for my transportation and pay for me to get back home. And the irony is, even in my dream last night, these exact things were happening. So again, whatever happens in the astro, it's the things that are getting ready to manifest in the physical. And there were Lamborghinis, okay? These things were just happening. And it's like a year ago now, these are part of my manifestations. And they have actually already happened. If I think about it, January of this year, the exact thing was happening. And I was getting flown out to California. And I ran a retreat in California. It wasn't to the height, it wasn't to the maximum of the vision and the dream, but that was earlier this year, and that was from the last portal. Because you think January, from November to January, that's only like 2 months. So from the time I manifested this on a portal, about 2 months later, November, December, January, 2 to 3 months later, it already happened. And not only that, another retreat happened in Mexico. So understand how fast these portal energies go down. So now I want to ask, like, what are you choosing to manifest? And I gave you an example, and I just told you how it even pulled up in my dream. So if I ask you, what are you looking to manifest?
I am looking to manifest just being able to keep working and traveling in this realm. Like that's something that's been very clear to me. Start using my voice, using this communication to the world, for the world.
Yeah, I completely didn't hear what you said because I was.
Yeah, I know. I got distracted by this.
Yeah. I was like, hey, what? What? What did you say? I didn't hear shit.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. Something that I always tell my clients and something that I always do for myself before manifesting is doing a meditation. I have a special meditation to understand what is it that I want to manifest in reality. Because the very, very, very first time that I did it, I thought that I wanted to manifest working on a cruise ship. And what my meditation showed me was that I wanted to manifest my soulmate. And guess which one happened?
Oh. That sounds like one of those end of the world alarms, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the whole world's about to
With zombies, yeah.
Hey, for Air Lair, she became a member on the channel. I wanted to kind of clarify as well. Like, I do have 2 separate memberships. One is literally here on YouTube, all right, and it's mostly about support, all right, being able to support with the custom emojis. But if you actually want to learn astrology, that membership for mine is not on YouTube. It happens on a complete different platform. But you'll see the link in my bio. Today, I'm not really promoting that. I'm promoting more about this flash sale, all right, if in case you're interested in past life healings. But as for that, hey, what's up, Moonlit? What's going on? Are you funny as shit? Otherwise, if you want to get the custom-made emojis and access to it, you can join this channel membership here. Shout out to our 17 channel members that are actually on currently today. I just saw it yesterday. Yeah, baby. And again, you know, that was part of my 11/11 last year portal. 11/11 last year in November, I was not close. Okay, I was not close to 1,000 subscribers. If I'm not mistaken, I didn't get 1,000 subscribers until April this year. All right, so it took about 5-6 more months to even hit the 1,000, where you can start doing things. Well, I can start doing things like channel memberships and create emojis. So again, this is a part of my manifestation on the last 11/11. If I think about it for myself this year, what am I manifesting this year? It feels like a lot of that dream, that like the amplification. Okay, my manifestation this year, in all sincerity, is about creating better boundaries. I want to say energetic boundaries that are more in alignment with not just who I am, but also where I'm going. Because I know that like by this time next year, this next 11/11, my Saturn return is done. Yes. Okay, my Saturn return is done. So it's like the amount of attention and energy that I can't distribute it. So actually, in all sincerity, 11/11 this year, at least on the spot, like I'm going to take more time to do this on my own on the spot. The manifestation for me looks like properly making sure that I balance and manage my energy. All right. And as well as like having high quality guests on the channel who have intelligence, who have a message, who has something to share that supports humanity. And this is a part of the energy management for me. This is a part of the energy management for me with the guests. So, you know, we'll see how that kind of plays out. Again, like I said, this is live. I didn't really think about it. If I look further, yeah, I mean, astrology memberships is really the big one. When I say energy management, it's a part of what it looks like in the physical. And that's that back end, okay, the membership I'm running. And we meet every first and third Sunday. And just teaching astrology. And it's part of what it is, because I stepped away from one-on-one work a lot. Like, it was able to financially support me as an entrepreneur, okay, especially over the last 5 years. I've always ran group programs, group things, but they would always go, right? We got 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and then it's done. And so, like, for me, like, this is something that's more about sustainability. So I'm manifesting sustainability in all of my new endeavors. But what are you manifesting? That's the question now. What are you manifesting? I want you to drop that in the chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and post it up on the screen so that we can confirm it as a group, so that we can unite as a group. All right. So drop it in the chat. What are you manifesting?
Yeah, just remember that you have to be aligned in order for it to manifest quickly and painlessly.
Hey, shout out to you, Air Lair. I appreciate you. All right. Moonlit, just for joining in. All right. So here we go. I want to make the mention again about the flash sale. So y'all can check in. Y'all can tap in with that. You have the 60% deal.
Yeah, and in order to manifest and get new things, you have to purge and get rid of old things. So you have 60% off on the past life healing or Akashic record reading. You don't really have to choose right now. You can just take advantage of the offer and think later what it is that you need, or we figure it out together in a meeting. And this is just to help you reconnect with your intuition, with your awareness, with your consciousness, and so you can actually begin this or continue this healing journey. And actually make space for everything that you want to manifest, everything that you deserve, every blessing, every abundance, all the love.
Super dope. I see career growth. Manifest career growth. And Cassie, like I said, we do got our astral therapy coming up, so that's gonna be super simple. We're gonna get that on and popping. All right. Is there anything that I needed to show here? That's the question. When it comes to manifestation, okay, Jupiter in Pisces right here. This is the beauty, right? This is the beauty. Jupiter in Pisces will give you whatever the fuck you can think about. It's like, if you can dream it, if you can think about it, it's just going to come to pass. Like, I mean, and again, at the 29th degree right now, here's what you got to watch for with this square. You got to watch for, we got the moon on top of Mars. The moon will move on, so it's mostly about Mars, all right? You gotta watch for your thoughts. This is what it comes down to. Your thoughts are going to be what really kills you, in all sincerity, all right? Right here, it's your thoughts, right? If you don't surrender the old thought patterns that crap. If you don't surrender the old thought patterns, this is the big square. You're going to miss one of the most healing energies that can last for the next 12 years. And you're on a portal energy today in this message. So it's like, if you're looking for career growth and stuff like that, it's like, you're also going to have to surrender, like, not embracing and accepting that it's important to know you're always selling yourself. And I feel like this is one of the key themes with that square. Like, no matter what you want to do, or no matter what you want to think, the truth is, right now, I'm selling myself to you. Eileen is selling herself to you, right? If you get in a relationship with somebody, I'm selling myself on who I want to show to that person I'm relating with. If you go to the grocery store, you're selling yourself by your clothes that you chose to wear as you stepped out the house. Like, if you went out the house, wearing a suit, you're selling yourself that way. If you go in the house wearing flip-flops, you're selling yourself that way. If you go in the house and you smell like shit, you're selling yourself like that. So I feel like the square is to recognize that as you manifest, this is a very powerful and potent time for not just healing, but for manifestation energy. If you can think it, if you can dream it, it could come true. So that also is true is, if you think that you're a piece of shit, it will be the truth. If you think that you're not worth a nickel or a dime, it's the truth. If you think that you're not gonna make it as an entrepreneur, it's the truth. So that's the energy to definitely watch out for.
And actually, we have a good energy today because Neptune is in a trine with Mercury. So it is beautifying the thoughts. It is helping you to actually make long-lasting, nice words to yourself. Everything that is artistic, everything using, and I'm speaking magic astrology. I don't know traditional astrology,
sure.
But what I can see right now is that there is actually a very good energy today. We have Venus also trining with Neptune. So we have all those three energies, these three planets working together very harmoniously, making the trine one of the most powerful enhancements that we have in Magic Astrology. And it's all gonna help everything artistic, everything that you want to communicate, everything that is beautiful is just gonna be long lasting as long as you start acting today on that.
And this again, this 22 is especially in the career image. How you climb the social ladder, you're now dissolving. You're seeing what's authentic and what's pure to your soul. You're officially dissolving. Oh, what's that down there? Who's that?
You, but in the computer.
That's me. Did I? Oh, remove that guy. Okay. Sorry. All right. You're now dissolving the images that you've had around yourself, right? Wow. You believe something about, and this was deep. This was at a subconscious level, right? There was something subconsciously planted in you that was 97% of your behavioral program. And it's become a part of your image. And it's become a part of why and how you climb the social ladder. But this healing energy is saying, look, value to release, value to sacrifice. Okay? Don't be addicted to becoming a martyr. You have time. If you were a martyr in your life, you have the time and energy to heal that martyr energy. All the martyrs out there, I've been a martyr. I can clearly attest to it. It has happened. But that's not who I want to be. That's not the dream for me. Okay? So I'm no longer sacrificing myself. You know, when you're too self-sacrificing, all right, this is a masculine, negative masculine trait.
No, it's
negative feminine.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the shadow aspects of the feminine when you're finding yourself too sacrificing. Now, one of the shadow of the masculine is if you find yourself too giving. Okay, if you're giving too much, you're giving more than what your cup has to offer. Right? So that's what's healing right now as well. This is that Neptune energy talked about. You have the ability to finally let it go. And because it's in retrograde here, you've already come across this. Same thing with Jupiter. Back March, okay, back March, April, May, this already was here. You already came across with this belief. Now, why? She said it with the Mercury, 21 degrees. This is belief systems. All right? So what dogmatic beliefs have you held on to? Okay, that's what a purge is on this eclipse. This eclipse energy allowed the purge. This 1111 portal allows the manifestation moving forward. All right? Right now, you're definitely aware of the partnerships and how they played roles in your power or in draining your power. So either or, but again, you're healing that. You have the opportunity. How you do it is bring these private emotions of Cancer. Bring these private Cancerian emotions and bring, however you have kept, as I get away from this now, got it. Important audio was also removed. Add yourself back.
Yeah.
That's fine?
Yeah, because
okay, cool.
It's this one.
Cool. So, you know, the final way is like, how have you kept the emotional importance of your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, the communities you want to be involved with, your social and humanitarian efforts in society? How have you kept them private? And how has keeping it private really hurt you? You have the ability to see this with the Scorpio perception right now in this trine and to actually surrender and allow it to heal. This is a grand water trine. Is it? I might have lied.
No, it has to. Because it's Lilith in Cancer.
Yeah.
Neptune in Pisces. And we have everything else in Scorpio.
Yep. Grand water trine. Grand water trine. Literally. Triangle. And look at how many blue lines with all this Scorpio. How many blue lines? How many? Even from Neptune, you got 2 planets in Neptune. You got 4. Well, this is not a planet, but you have 4 here. And this is something that is just like, I mean, it doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Like, don't miss this. Don't miss this portal. Take your healing and your shadow work sincere. Because water is more linked to shadow work than any other element. Water is more linked to shadow work than any other element. So take in these unconscious psychological motivations. Start seeing what power struggles and dynamics in your relationships are reflecting to you. All right? And, you know, from there, go ahead and, I think I figured this thing out, baby. And go ahead and take this 60%, okay? Oh, let's see what this is going on. Cheyenne. Hasten. Let's see what's happening here. I've been without a job for 2 years now. Kudos to you that you can afford to do that. Step one. I can't continue to live and thrive without income. All right, we're gonna figure this out. All right, you did it for 2 years, so that's already shown a fucking massive strength. Yesterday, I applied for a job. I got an interview tomorrow. Energy is changing, and I feel it.
That is awesome.
This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. The one thing I'll say off rip is like, make sure that even with this job and this interview tomorrow, that it's in alignment.
Mm-hmm.
Take time tonight before you even go to the interview and ask yourself, is this job energetically aligned with where I'm going? Or is it misaligned with who I was yesterday, who I was 6 months ago? Because a lot of this energy that I'm pulling up right now, I didn't get too crazy to astrology, but a lot of it's about who we were 6 months ago versus who we are now. But thank you for the vulnerability, just coming up there and even saying that. Cheyenne, did I say it right? Cheyenne, that's a beautiful name. I like how you spell it too. What's going on with this? Recession-free, residual income, and confidence in myself. Yes. Along with grace for myself. Welcome to the manifestation. Absolutely.
What is recession?
Recession is like when everybody fucking broke. No. It's like the Great Depression type shit. Like nobody can afford to be nowhere. It's like man, I really love this new setup. What we got? Manifest. I did that one already. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna on the rapid. My number one manifestation, in all sincerity, is to write and design your reality in color. Okay.
Again, use all of this Neptunian energy today and to create, to get
imagination, creativity. Today, use this. I got a guy that every year he books an astro therapy session with me on 11/11 because he's like, I want to be clear on what I'm manifesting. Every year he does it. It's almost like he might as well book it a year in advance because like he does it, right? But yeah, be clear. Be very clear right now. It's a good time. So for me, do it in color. Remember, Neptune is imagination, it's creativity. Pisces is one of the most highly creative signs. I feel like we always hear that, but like maybe you as a Pisces can tell us like what's creative about you and your species.
No, everything artistic. Like literally, it could be any realm. Because I found myself like finding this beauty in everything, in the sculptures, in paintings, in singing, in just coloring. I loved coloring all of my life, and I do feel like just having that painting changes everything. Yeah, we do have a magic board where we color all of the things that we want, that we imagine. And I do feel the difference because I used to have a dream board that was different. I did it cutting from magazines, which is also okay because it is also an expression of artistry. But for me, I am way more connected with actual coloring. Yeah. These two things are okay. I'm not saying to do one or the other because this is for me, myself, and I.
You see how many colors are in there?
And that's like, nothing. Like
this is, we had to split it because it was overflowing. I put like 30 of these in my backpack so that everywhere I go, I'm always ready.
I have a pouch with all of my colors, like the actual wooden color. I love them a lot more, and I'm starting to feel right now that it's because it is wood, so it's more connected to the natural aspects. What do you need?
That instant, please? Yeah, my belly is like, no, and then the lights.
Yeah, so anything artistic that you want to do today, you're going to the theater. That's where I get a lot of inspiration too, because I just feel the energy of all of the actors and I'll just let it flow through me. I walked out of there like super inspired every time. So whatever it is for you, just go ahead and do it today.
Man, I really love being able to support the channel members. I want to say thank y'all again. I really love being able to support y'all now. As I got out of my own stubborn way and checked in with this StreamYard platform, I see how I can actually be able to support by even throwing you up on a screen, prioritizing your comments, prioritizing. Yeah, no, I didn't. I was talking.
Yeah.
Prioritizing your comments, that's what's going to go into this. That will blow it out. Be very careful when you like shit, right? Like, you see what just happened? You got to be mindful with magic, okay? Because when you never want to blow things out with your own breath, because I just manifested, literally, especially when I live in 11 portal. I just put the energy of prioritizing people's comments. in this. So to be honest, I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna light this same incense. But let's just say that I manifested something. Let's say I said something bad, like, which I'm not gonna say anything right now. Give me a second.
Yeah,
I
I was
said,
like, please be very careful.
You're beautiful. You're amazing. I love you. Okay, so be very mindful. You know, when you have a candle or something like that, never blow it out. All right, step one, the magic. Always like, I just use my hand, to be
I
honest.
smother it.
You can smother
most of
it.
the times.
But you know, when you speak, your voice, you have power. So be very careful what you say today. Today is the day that if you have a negative thought, don't say it out loud. Like, I'm a big fan on different days, different times, not a portal, where sometimes I need to say negative shit out loud to recognize that this is not what I want. But when you're manifesting, how do you manifest? What are your 3 P's or something?
Oh, personal, positive, and present. So what this means, personal, it has to be for yourself. You cannot include anyone in your manifestation. So I want to get married with someone? No, that is a no-go. I want to get married and have a foundational loving relationship? Yes, but never include somebody else. That's actually just blocking yourself, and you're messing with the other person's free will.
Mhm.
Yeah, free will. The second one is that it has to be present. So, like right now, you already have the blessing, you already have the job, you already have the car, you already have the relationship. If you put it into terms of I want to or I will have, then it is gonna play backwards into you because your mind is not processing it as if it already has it. So it is not attracting it yet. It is waiting for something else to happen. And the point is to attract all of these energies from right now. So again, this is where visualization helps a lot. Just closing your eyes and picturing yourself already with everything that you have. And be as specific as you can. Like, what are you smelling? Who is with you? What are you seeing? What are you feeling? How did you get there? Because understand that right now is the past of your manifestation. Right now is the past. It is the path that you're having to take in order to get all of those blessings that you already have. It's just a little bit into the future, but you are manifesting them right now. You're feeling them right now. You're attracting them right now. And the third one is that it has to be positive. You shouldn't use negatives. So let's say I don't have a disease is contrary because the universe doesn't work like that. It's not listening to the no part. So what it is hearing is that you want the disease. So I am in perfect health. I am perfect health. That would be the statement that you need to do. Never use negatives and negative words either. Like, really always try to go to the positive side. Like I'm trying to think of a negative word like
Nope. It's 11/11 portal. We're gonna leave it out. You heard the
All
principle.
right.
You heard the principle.
Yeah, because I was trying to do an example. I always work very like that. But if you have any doubts, just feel free to reach out to me. Like, that is free. Just send me an email. I'm gonna write it right here.
I think her email is in the I don't know how to share it, but it's in the banner. It's in the pin comments up top. But she could drop it as well.
Yeah, so it's both there. So if you have any doubts on how to manifest, or if your mantra is all right, just ask me the question. I'm not charging for telling you if the mantra is all right or not.
Oh shit, you're a Scorpio rising in 29 degrees? I didn't know that. Oh, we gotta talk. That is legendary. Okay, literally is legendary. Cheyenne, I just want to give you some love and support. I see you're one of the new members to the channel. I want to say thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Welcome.
Really, I appreciate you. I'm manifesting good energy on this channel. I'm manifesting, good supportive energy, especially as I get more and more in that whistleblower mentality, because there's a lot of injustices going on in the world. And I promise you, I'm going to start calling them out. So I'm going to do 2 things as we end this message today. One, I'm going to have Eileen pull past, present, future.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull a dragon that's going to help to remove frequencies. Whatever frequency, whatever dimensional level, the dragon will tell us. Eileen will pull the top 3. I wonder if, let me know, y'all. Somebody in the chat, give me a thumbs up if this music works while we pull. I'm gonna play Daydreaming. Let me know if this is playing anything. Do y'all hear anything? Just kind of give me like a yes or a no or something. And meanwhile, All right. They can hear it. That's cool.
Oh, okay. It's nice.
All right. They can hear it. That's cool. That's super dope. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's switch it up. I don't know what it's doing, but all right, I'm done. That's cool to know. That's cool to know. Okay, looking.
Oops. All right.
Past, present, future. What they going through? Ooh, okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang. Okay, I'm getting better with my tarot.
Is he making you nervous enough? Is this enough build up to know what's behind these cards? All right, the first one is the devil. It came in reverse. This card is representing the past. So it's literally refusing to let go of earthly things, earthly boundaries. This could be easily having sexual relationships just because of fun, out of alignment, not sacral connections. This could also be relying on material things rather than actually a spiritual world. This could actually be like staying in a job just because it pays rather than doing what you actually know that is right. This could be also like, just choosing to have money over your spiritual path. Everything that is early related, it was a refusal to let go. So this is the past. Now, in the present, I have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is about conflict. It is a battle. I'm going to show you, right? It is a battle that is going on right now. This is the situation. What are the conflicts? They're always showing us something. They're always showing us, pointing at us, like, where do we need to go? What do we need to let go? So this conflict that is happening right now, it was in reverse, right? So you're actually likely going to lose this battle. But again, this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing because you're getting rid of the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. So whatever battle that you're losing right now, it is showing you that you shouldn't go back to that. It's most likely, and because this is a past, present, future pull, it's most likely what was aligning you with the devil energy. So whatever it is that is gonna it's being let go right now, it was something early. It was something that was keeping you here on the human world rather than going up to the consciousness. And finally, the future card, don't be scared. It's the Ten of Swords, but it is upright. So what it means is that you're finally gonna make the cut. This shows that it is final. It is gone forever. This card represents like the divorce. So it is final. And understand that this is not a bad thing because if you get divorced, then you are free. You are opening a new path. You're opening a whole new cycle. You're opening a whole new world of opportunities. So understand that this is final. The Ten of Swords is just showing us that we're not going back there anymore. Never. So again, take advantage of this portal, of this energy. Today's Neptunian and Jupiter energy to heal for a long time and make it long lasting.
Shireen, you're gonna love this. All right, check out Eileen's link. She has in the past link. Wow, this card looks amazing with that light.
Yes.
Too, huh? This junk is extraterrestrial. All right.
It is extraterrestrial.
Literally, it's a fifth dimensional dragon. Okay. Shireen, you're gonna love this because it's on page 56, and you know I told you I've been seeing 56 on repeat. 11, baby. It's 11. 5, 6 is 11 again. All right. So, I mean, fifth dimensional. Okay. Shimmering dragon, exuding harmlessness, love, peace, and tranquility, balance, gentleness, calm. Okay. The aura of this silver aura is basically bringing you back to reflect your true self and your highest potential, looking deep into your eyes. Scorpio. It connects you with the essence of your soul and the aspects about your soul that you didn't even know existed. Look, you got it. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to put it up. Okay. And then I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to give you the QR while I say this, because that, look, okay.
Yeah, the soul asking to heal.
Literally, can't even make this up. The soul is asking to heal. All right. We were reminded of our divine feminine magnificence and catch a glimpse of the mighty soul, or even no monad I don't know what that is, but I think it says I am presence down at the bottom, right on top of guidance.
Oh.
Monad, I am presence to which we belong. All right, here's the guidance. Your fifth dimensional soul blueprint contains the keys and codes of your gifts, talents, wisdom, and powers. Much of this is locked away and unused. Akashic Records. Receiving this card suggests that it's time for some of this potential to be ignited and brought forward into your life. You are ready to reveal yourself and who you can truly be. Sit quietly. That's the Hermit card we got early, right? We got the Hermit card before all of this. Sit quietly.
Hermit.
And see or sense the shimmering dragon who has come to you. So I want everybody to just take a moment, listen to this sound. Close your eyes. And I want you to literally begin to sense the silver light of the moon, still penetrating from this lunar eclipse in Taurus, a divine feminine, Scorpio energy in the sky, a divine feminine. Okay? I want you to now, passing that moon, just visualize how close you are to the same shimmering silver energy. Notice your jaw relaxing. Notice the tension relieving. Your shoulders falling out from the sky. Your ears are melting. You feel light. You breathe with no effort. Easy, slow, calm. Allow this light to reflect back to you all the hidden aspects of your soul and your higher possibilities. Be ready to develop any gift or qualities that the dragon draws your attention towards. You may actually surprise yourself. This card is all about illuminating the potential with higher light, to give you the keys to access untapped resources, untapped resources, untapped resources. Look into the soul and see the higher possibilities. When you're ready, start wiggling your toes, wiggle your fingers, pull up in your own body, and just notice the key that's in this dragon's hand. Just notice the key. You have it. You see how majestic this card is. This junk is badass. Like, wow. Hello, fifth dimensional dragon.
And I did some research about the monad, and it's apparently a philosophy that believes that we're all one. So this is precisely what you're aligning yourself when you enter the Akashic Records, for example.
Boom. So flash sale, all right, is ending on the 15th. Keep that in mind. I'm going to post it on my profile later, all right? And that said, you already know, check out her YouTube channel. You mind dropping your link?
Thank you. Yeah.
Definitely check out Eileen's YouTube channel. She works more in witchcraft, brujeria, okay? Moon oracles, for sure. Tarot is more of her jam up front. And like you know, within all of that, as divine feminine presences, you got those Akashic records, okay, those past life healings. You have different things going on. So she dropped her channel. So see that. Thank you all for being our channel members here. I want to say tremendously, I love you. I want to say thank you.
Wow. I want to use the new emojis. I haven't used this one.
Hey now, the blast of hope. So definitely check out that channel. You're going to see this blasting heart. I hope everybody's feeling amazing. All right. Check out your Mexican bruja here. And that said, this is going to end this portal message today. All right. I see everybody just they in it. They just feeling that like that love pulling up through them. Thank you, sending you both so much love and light. I appreciate that. I receive all of that. Yeah, I receive all of that healing energy. Okay, absolutely. Thank you. I wish that they showed my emojis here, but
Oh,
That's
that's
so for anybody wondering, like that's the only reason why I didn't do it so much whenever you drop the emojis, because that would have been badass. But they won't show them. It's a YouTube program. I created the emojis in YouTube. But maybe I can drop that black heart because I would love to do that. I love the black heart. Hell yeah, I love the black heart. Thanks, Air Layer. I heard you. I get your shit together. I pray on it. Okay, literally, I pray on it. I pray on it. Yep, confirmation. So that said, let me see. La, 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 la. I'll press this paste one last time. Check out the service. All right, I'm gonna stop my screen share here. Thank you. This is Pernell Bobby, your astrotherapist, creating a modern world of education. Okay. Yes, all while leveraging astrology to do it. So today is one of those days that it begin to happen. Thank you for that 100. All right, Cassie, thank you for that. Love, dear. Thank you for all our channel members. Check your girl. I'll post it up later. See you soon.
Thank you.